Hello, this is Druidsfire, and this is another one of my series of videos showing how you unlock, or what the quest line is for unlocking the Heritage Armor. This time, this is the last one that's currently available to me. I have unlocked every other Heritage Armor in the game that is available, because, from my understanding, Pandas don't have one yet, and neither do Droxir. I could be wrong. However, as of this time, I've done them all. I have a spreadsheet. So I have completed Orc, Undead, Tauren, Troll, Blood Elf, Goblin, Nightborn, High Mountain Troll, Tauren, duh. Mag'har, Zandalari, Volpera, Human, Dwarf, Night Elf, Gnome, Worgen, Void Elf, Lightforged Draenei, Dark Iron Dwarf, Culturan, Mechanome. Many of those you can see here on the channel. I haven't actually shot video for a lot of the other ones. I got, I was on a quest during the tail end of the previous expansion, Dragonflight, to get all the existing heritage armors, etc., etc. And, Mist's Remix presented an awesome way to get all of those armor sets, or at least get ready to get all those armor sets, because many of them just required you to have a level 50 of that race, with or without a boost. I didn't care. And it was stupidly easy and fast to level in Remix. I did it in from level 10 to 50 in an hour and a half once, just to give you an idea. Anyhow, for this one, the Draenei, the reason I saved this one for last out of the available ones is for the simple fact that Draenei is my main race. This is my main character, Kiriana. And I've had her since Burning Crusade. I will note, I have played WoW. How do you know somebody's played vanilla WoW? They'll tell you, and I'll tell you, yes, I did technically play in vanilla. My first character was a Night Elf Druid. It was before I think I might haven't started using Druidsfire back then. It doesn't matter. And I do remember having an undead, because the people I was playing with at the time, some coworkers, were all playing Horde. So it's like, okay, well, if I have to play Horde, I'll play undead, whatever. Didn't really care. But this is my main. She is a Draenei Paladin, and she is, at this current recording time, is the only level 80 I have, having completed all of the story up to this point. Again, September 19th, 2024. We have just gotten to save the initial areas in the thing, and the Alliance and the Horde have come to help, finally. And we made lots of friends, unlocked the Earthen, so basically we're just going back and cleaning up stuff right now. Alright, let's play through the Draenei area. Now, in order to play this, you need to have a Draenei, not a Lightforged Draenei, regular Draenei, and just be level 50 with that character. That's it. And the game won't tell you to do so, but you come here, and you'll find this. This is the Stormwind Embassy. I can turn it up. And this is a magically sealed parcel. A parcel arrives for you from the Exodar, bearing the seal of the Grand Artificer, Romul, who is played by the amazing Darren DePaul. You open the small box and find a smooth hexagonal crystal about the size of your palm. When you touch it, a holographic message flashes to life in the air above it. In the message, Grand Artificer Romul instructs you to come to the Exodar at your earliest convenience. And they forgot to take out the last carrot. Oh well. Alright, we'll take it.
Hello! Is this hologem still muted? Ah, no. Good, good. When you receive this champion, come to the Exodar, swiftly. I need your help on a special project.
Okay. And then we have a spare hologem to teleport to the coordinates stored in the memory. So let us go. It's a kind of cool effect. I've been thinking about making a Draenei mage.
There you are, champion. Hey, I thought perhaps the hologem I sent did not have enough charge.
What do you want, my friend?
Come, speak with me.
My apologies for bringing you here on such short notice, but your help right now would be most appreciated. I found myself with many surprise deadlines. Surprise and deadlines are not words I like together in the same sentence.
May the Legion fall before you.
It did. The Prophet wishes to personally ask for your help with the Tishamat, but since he's working elsewhere, I asked you first to jumpstart our task. I don't get to talk to Valen. My colleague and I have been working on a special project, and since the Prophet has declared today the Tishamat, we will unveil it at the celebration. For this, I need the emitter, but it needs an overhaul. We only have time for a hot wiring. Get some filament and a soldering tool from the crates nearby, then maybe I can wire it to an array.
Were you not informed of the occasion? The Prophet has declared we celebrate the Tishamat today.
And I have no idea what a Tishamat is. I don't remember. Off-duty vindicator and an Exodar worker. Just chilling over here. Yeah, you ladies might want to, I don't know. Be good friends.
You might recall, the Tishamat was a yearly sacrament on Argus. A time to reflect on the burdens of your past, learn from them, and commit to a path forward.
Okay. Now, some of these heritage armor quests are real simple. You go talk to an NPC and here's a pile of armor. And then some of them have actual stories like this one. The dwarf one had a nice story.
It has not been celebrated in many years. But the Prophet feels strongly that tradition must be revived. And that now is the correct time to do it.
Okay. The dwarf one harkened to the past. The orc one so far, out of all the ones I've done, has been the most intense. So, has been the most callbacks, the most meaty. I was not too impressed with the human one. Yeah, the story was about the Defias, and it's like, okay, whatever. But yeah, so far the orc one has really done the work to let you talk to a lot of orc characters throughout the history of the game. So it was really good. Lots of lore nuggets there.
Our time is now, hero.
And the orc one, interestingly enough, is also about resurrecting an old tradition. So we'll see if this one's weightier or not so much. Where's the Prophet? He's occupied at the moment. He's taking care of a very small mission that he wanted to tend to personally. Nothing to worry about. He assured me he'd be back in time for the ceremony. Why do we abandon it for so long? The same reason many of our ancient traditions were abandoned. Constantly being on the run from the Legion left little time to consider anything but survival. Tomorrow was not guaranteed, so yesterday might as well not exist. But that has all changed now. What could be more exciting? Okay. Let's hand it over.
Our project is fitting for the Tishamat. That is why Velen has asked us to present it to everyone at the celebration. But we will present nothing if the emitter is not fixed. Connect the Arcanite crystal arrays. Perhaps then it will power up. theater is functional. Now, we just need the presentation. And its presenter. I lend you my strength. May the Legion fall before you.
We're at not having apprentices at times like this.
We will endure. The Vindicar is at your disposal. We will endure.
During Tishamot, Atania and I will present our project schematics. Atania is the High Artificer of Shatrath. Her father was my late mentor, the famed Exarch Hataru. Hataru's hoof plates are hard to fill. Hoof plates, nice. But Atania has more than done so. She has the schematics and she should be here when they presented, but she is not responding my messages. Atania seldom leaves the city, but surely she can make an exception for the Tishamot. Perhaps you can reason with her. Speak to Atania in Shatrath City.
Atania can be as stubborn as a talbuck in the mud, but do not let her turn you away. Go swiftly. Use my hologem if you need.
Is this the same one that didn't have a charge? Well, it does it again, apparently. That is a cool effect. An arcane... Yeah, I kind of want to make an arcane Draenei arcane mage now. I have many mages. Yeah, my spreadsheet of my my characters and what classes they are is insane. I have many, many paladins. Paladin is my favorite class by far. My second favorite is priest, and my next favorite after that is mage and druid. Mage and druid are tied at 5 each. Yes, 5 mages, 5 druids. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, 8 priests. And 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15 paladins. Yep. I have a problem.
If you are here to interrupt me, be advised that I have an arc welder and 0 patience. The title High Artificer means I am very busy. Want a better future? As I told Ramul, the schematics are ready. But if he is waiting for me at the Exodar, he can keep waiting. My work is here in Shatrath. I will not put it on hold to attend some archaic holiday. Ugh, I just had it. Another good idea down the drain for the sake of pleasantries. Leaving so soon?
My schematics speak for themselves. Each calculator has been verified. It is respectful of all building codes. I even introduced a layout of the channels that the power grid must follow. Romul knows the project. He already signed off on everything. He can explain it to the masses himself. I do not need to waste my valuable time traveling to the Exodar for this ridiculous holiday. My apprentice will give you the schematics on a data crystal. Take it and leave. Talk to Barun. Perhaps he knows a way to convince Atania to leave Shatrath.
Perhaps we can get the crystal from Barun. Then get out of my workshop.
Apprentice Barun?
Arcanon Poros, good fortune and hello.
Sent Atania many messages about the Tishamot. They usually have a good relationship, but she ignored them and has been very annoyed ever since. Well, more annoyed than usual. She claims the travel time to the Exodar cuts into her workload, but I think it's really something to do with the Tishamot. Lessening her workload should at least cheer her up, yes? I know she has a Draenei shipment coming to the city, but it's late. Maybe we can track it down. Maybe then she will have time to travel to the Exodar.
It's worth a try. Though if the Tishamat is what is putting her in a bad mood, it might not work.
Okay, let's go locate these Draenei miners. Whee! I love skywriting. It's so much fun! Okay.
Hey you! Lend us a hand? Our cargo went haywire and knocked crates off our wagon.
Okay.
Nether Storm Draenite is the worst. We should have reinforced the crates.
I'll help you. The fightings.
Thank you. We will handle the crates. You can take those Draenei fragments to the crystal smiths.
Okay. I will take them myself. I do have to say though, as a Draenei main, I really hate I hate the Elix so much. I don't like riding huge mounts. I like to be able to see where I'm going.
May the light embrace you.
What's the difference between a crystal smith and an artificer? Crystal smiths process raw crystals into materials that artificers can use. It typically means removing impurities, reforging energy channels, and cutting to size and faceting based on intended use. Artificers then assemble these materials into whatever they might be building. Why don't artificers do that work themselves? Why does not every painter make their own paints? Some might prefer to, but they are different skills and the light calls us all to different paths. Did not know that. Okay, here we go.
Remember,
The lost shipment! Tell the High Artificer we will process it after the Tishamat. We are closing for the holiday.
Oh, that's gonna put her in such a great mood.
Yes, yes, arc non poros. Want a better future? You! If I needed help, I would have asked for it. My work is very precise. I don't need a clumsy novice's hands in it.
Hey now.
Rune, get the crystal. You, take it to Ramul. Tell him I have my reasons for not attending the Tishamat.
Yes, High Artificer. Come, champion. I will get the crystal for you. You are leaving, but I didn't tell you about my research.
Aw, he's so precious. Alright.
I should get back to work.
We should know that Draenei can speak to the dead. The same as having a loved one back, but Ataru's ashes were taken to Akandun. The soul priest reclaimed the temple. Maybe they might know a way to help Atanya with her loss. Speak to the soul priest at Akandun.
Stacy, I was afraid of this. It's not her work. It's the Tishamat itself. The Tishamat is a time of remembrance and of letting go of the past. She lost her father, Exar Kataru, in the siege. Speaking of him saddens and angers her. Atanya may not be ready for the rituals of the Tishamat, but maybe we can help her.
Cinnamon roll. Her young apprentice is a cinnamon roll. One thing that made me super duper sad was seeing these places in their glory, right? Is when we got to see them in Warlords of Draenor and the way they were supposed to be. Especially like Shadow Moon Valley. It was beautiful. But then we have to look at what it is now, and it makes me angry.
You bring news?
Ooh, pardon me. It is very late here. Soul-binding ritual. There's much to be done with the spirits in our care before we voyage to the Exodar to answer the prophet's call to the Tishamat. Something requires our urgent attention. Well, hey, let's stay well and listen, as it were. The Akandun was abandoned after the war. Not entirely. Some was hid from the orcs here. The invaders were driven from its sacred halls. We began the slow work of repairing the damage that the Shadow Council did to Akandun. The dead deserve the rest that Akandun promised them. The orcs will not have that taken from them, nor from the others who will one day join them. Our dead are still being interred here? Not some. Those who died in Shatrath were cremated after the city was reclaimed. Slowly we have been relocating their ashes to Akandun and giving their souls the rights they were denied. Eventually the same will be done to those of us who yet languish in the path of glory. His face, Nimurin's face, twists into grimace, then hardens into determination. Okay. What are you doing here, by the way? When Akandun was destroyed, most of the souls housed here were torn to shreds. Many who survived succumbed to madness. Yet some were not so far gone that they could not be saved. We knew that binding souls to vigilance often had a calming effect, not unlike swaddling a child. The weight of a physical body seems to ground their emotions. We keep them in the vigilance only temporarily. It is but a splint for a broken bone while the limb heals. Where do you get the vigilance from? Ah, High Artificer Atanya manufactures them for us in Shatrath. We are aware it is not her specialty, but she insists on making them herself. Aha, I see. Atanya. Only time. Doesn't matter if you discuss with our Exarch. Since you have already partaken in our ritual to see the dead, you need to only focus your mind to see him. Your Exarch.
No Ekta, my friend.
Thank you, Nimeran. I take it you can see me now, champion?
Ah, yes, my old friend. Maladar, speaker for the dead.
I can hear the souls of the dead.
It's good to have visitors. The honored dead here are well cared for, but not many travel to commune with them. Their deaths can be a painful reminder of what the Draenei have endured.
Tradition binds my people.
I believe we may be able to help. Perhaps you could aid me first. When we received word that the Tishamat was upon us, we hurried to prepare our most tortured spirits for the journey to the Exodar. As celebration sacraments may help them rest peacefully. However, they must consent to being moved, so we must commune with and soothe them first. Will you help calm these spirits? Afterward, I will take you to where Hataru is entombed and give you what you seek. Oh, okay.
Never hesitate to do what is right. Meet me in the upper reaches. We will commune with the spirits there to prepare them for the journey.
Oh, I can use this really awesome blue crystal. Look at me, I'm a arcane wispy thing.
This is the tomb of Exarch Larohir, the Prophet's general. We will commune with him first.
Okay.
He defended Shatrath until his dying breath. Spirits seek his protection still. Alas, we must return them to rest.
Oh, they're going back to those. I should have saved the children first.
He gives his consent. Seal the urn with the mark of Draenei. May the Tishamat relieve Larohir of the guilt he feels at not saving all of Shatrath.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
Let us commune now with Exarch Kelios, the first Vindicator and Bastion of Kerebor.
Kerebor, of course, being what eventually becomes the Black Temple.
He fought the darkness there, but it followed him in death. Light his tomb, so that he may see once more. Take care. The smaller the flame, the more swiftly it burns out.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we want to focus on the big ones first. Just gonna let them all fall apart first, and then we'll do the two big ones first. Then do the mid-size ones next. For mid-side, and then, okay, we'll do them this way. Okay, you first. Okay. Then you. Then you. Did I get them all? Oh my gosh, really?
Kelios has agreed to the Tishamat. Seal his urn. May Kelios no longer fear the darkness, and the light ease his pain. Restelan, Larohir's mentor. His is a bloody story of betrayal. Let us commune with him now. He unwittingly gave the orcs the weapon that destroyed him, and Telmor. We must dispel the shades of his guilt. It is a miracle that his soul survived those ravages. He consents. Please, seal his urn.
That was some awesome voice
It
acting.
may take many Tishamats before Restelan can fully rest. But I will help him, no matter what. We must preserve the sanctity of the fallen.
Why do only these souls need to be taken to the Tishamat? On Argus, it was common to perform the sacrament of Tishamat on behalf of a departed soul to help them move on. These three souls are volatile. While they show promise, we are having trouble fully separating them from their attachments. With the revival of the Tishamat, we hope this will be the key to helping them.
Remember. There is no turning back now. Never hesitate to do what is right.
Fortunately, not all of the fallen entombed here in Akandun suffer as these three do. Some ease gracefully into death, like soil settling after a rainfall. Exarch Hataru is one such soul. Thanks to the light that he rests easy. Come, I will show you to his tomb.
Remember. Thank you for your help, champion. The tomb of Exarch Hataru is just across the way. Follow me. Exarch Hataru has accepted his life, his death, his triumphs, and his mistakes. Approach him and make your request. I sense that Exarch Hataru's only regret is leaving his daughter behind. Taking the Exarch's gift back to his daughter may bring them both peace.
Okay. So far, not really getting the same sort of depth that there was in the orc one.
Ugh, for light's sake. Why are you back? Ugh, I just had it. Another good idea down the drain for the sake of pleasantries. Ah, what is wrong with you? I tell you to leave, and instead you rob my father's grave.
Atanya, I sent them to Akandun. Exarch Hataru wouldn't want this for you. He would want you to be around your people and to show them all you've made, not to stay locked away here.
What? The title High Artificer means I am very busy. Perhaps we can chat later. Leaving so soon?
My mother died on a colony planet. My father and I helped each other move past that. But when he died in the siege of Shatrath, watching the walls of his greatest accomplishment crumble to dust, there was no one left for me. And so I worked. And now I have the schematics of my own Shatrath. A better Shatrath. She clenches the lens in her fist and exhales in resignation. I'll go to the Exodar, but if Rommel says one word about it, I will make him eat his soldering tool. Okay.
My father was Draenor's greatest artificer. He lived for Shatrath and died in it. Sometimes I wondered if I'd end up the same. but I will not. The city I have designed is what this one should have been, what it could have been. I will take the data crystal to the Exodar, to the Tishamat.
Okay, let's go. Okay, one thing I would like to note are how many people are actually here. Like the Crowcool from Argus.
I am glad you could join us, High Artificer. You have spared me many headaches.
Let's transfer these schematics before I change my mind.
Warm wishes to you.
Oh man.
Dionys Haka.
So there's like a lot of people here. What I'm looking for, though, are actual named people. It's Nobundo!
I will do my best to guide you. With faith, there is a way.
And Chieftain Hatun.
Argus will always be ours.
Valen sent a messenger to Argus some days ago to announce the Tishamat. I do not control my people. Those who wish to go were free to make that choice. I did not. Then Valen sent another message earlier today requesting my aid here. I considered refusing, but Valen has been agreeable lately, and it is satisfying to see him admit when he cannot solve a problem himself. Okay.
We will never give up.
So, Chieftain Hatun and his people were what were left of the Draenei when Velen took everybody and left Argus. Okay, there aren't... I think that's the only two named people that I'm seeing here. Other than our bickering couple here.
Come, speak with me.
Ooh, getting a Tanya here was a more difficult victory than the fall of Antorus. Oof. Levity aside, I'm glad she's here. I knew the Tishamat would be hard for her. Her father was a great man, and we all mourn his passing. This Tishamat is gearing up to be one for the Hollow Records. He lowered his voice confidingly. Even Hatun is here.
Within the
Evil on Azeroth, demons are brazenly bold.
We fight, we survive. Our time has come.
Valen told me I may find you here. He needs your assistance. The satyr that infested nearby island have been ambushing Draenei traveling for the Tishamat. Valen and I have been attempting to solve the problem quietly. He does not wish to mobilize the Vindicators and alarm his people on a day of sacrament. But despite our efforts, the attacks have continued. The event may need to be cancelled if we cannot get the demons under control. Come with me so that we may end this right. Use the Argosian mana ray to fly to Blood Mist Isle with Chief Hatun. Oh, sure. You can fly and we...
I will take this mana ray. We will fly to meet Velen in Blood Mist together.
Alright, we'll do it.
Velen reports that there were at least 4 satyr attacks on Draenei traveling through Azure Mist since morning.
That same voice actor does something
I
else.
wish to rally the Vindicators, but Velen does not want to cause panic and darken the Tishamat.
And he's...
He wants to quietly drive the satyrs back into Blood Mist to keep travelers safe. For now. But Velen realized this half measure will not work without assistance. So he called upon me and other recent allies to help. We are experts in the killing of demons, as are you. With your aid, we should accomplish this quickly and quietly.
I haven't been here in forever. So I just realized who Hatun's voice actor reminded me of. It's certain NPCs who are Jauruka in Lord of the Rings
This
Online.
corruption caused by the Exodar crash feels strange.
Indeed.
Arzal.
Another energies seeping from the ship have made Blood Mist difficult to cleanse.
Not all who wander are lost.
I was hoping to resolve the sudden satyr attacks before I formally announced the Tishmat to all. Alas, I'm grateful Ramul called you to the Exodar early. I assume Hatun has explained his situation to you?
You are the instrument of change.
Do not be afraid.
Even with the corruption, this land is so alive. There's grass, water, unmarred skies. The air is so clean it almost hurts to breathe. If any demon threatens this place, I will be the first to destroy them. What have any other penitents been doing, buddy? For the time being, we are aiding the Krokul and Lightforged on Argus. Few have been allowed to serve the Draenei here on Azeroth. I personally evaluate every penitent and vouch for them with my own on my own life, so it is not a matter of distrust. Rather is that we have no desire to distress the Draenei with our open presence. They are aware of the hand of the Prophet has extended to us, but that does not erase what we did to them. Yeah, basically, these are Minari, Eridar, bad Draenei. Well, actually, basically, people who went to the bad guys, accepted the Legion, and then eventually changed their minds.
Wisdom guide your path.
The Legion may be one entity, but it is vast. The demons that comprise it are as varied as the innumerable worlds they've conquered. But I have had no dealings with Satyr. From what the Prophet has told me, they seem disorganized, intelligent certainly, but feral in their malevolence. I'm inclined to believe that their recent attacks are random, but perhaps not. Bring me the totems they have scattered across Blood Mist. I may be able to ascertain what, if anything, their end goal is.
For thousands of years we hunted our own people. It may take that time, and more, to be redeemed.
Okay.
I hear you. Speak.
I do not like this place. It is too open, too empty, not enough places to set your back against.
Walk in the shadows of the earth.
Arzal and I are of the same mind. We must know the strength of these Satyr before we attempt to drive them back with force, else we may be walking into a fight we cannot win. I can learn much about my enemies by observing what damage they leave in their wake. The wildlife here was corrupted by the Exodar's lingering energies, but I suspect the demon's presence made it worse. Collect bones from the local wildlife for me. Studying them may give us some clues.
Why have you allowed these demons to infest this area for this long? We have lacked the time and resources needed to eliminate them. Other threats strained our forces.
Their opportunism ends today. I will slaughter each one personally, if needs require it.
Okay. Let's go murder things and steal some totems.
far away. I don't have a target.
You cute little tainted lashling. Man, I have not been here for so long.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need to target something first. I need a target. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Okay, last totem. And hopefully this will be the
I'm out
last
of range.
pitted bone of the night. It was not. Okay, let's try you. Aha. Gentlemen, I've got your stuff.
The Dark Fallen will not give up. Beware the Legion's wrath.
Lesser demons do not corrupt creatures. Their fell disease can barely spread beneath the skin, much less the bones of the soul. These are no weak imps we are dealing with.
Our time has come.
I will hear you out. Beware of strangers promising strength and power.
Curious, these crystals appear similar to the others erupting from blood mist, but their placement on these totems seems deliberately. I will study them further.
The depth of corruption in these animals. It is not the work of lesser demons. There is a larger threat behind these attacks, then?
I cannot in good conscience...
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
These crystals were made into fell spreaders. No satyr could do that. A Manari artificer made them. I know it.
I cannot in good conscience gather the Draenei for the Tishamat if we are threatened this close to home. If one of these Manari is using the satyr to orchestrate these attacks or distract us from the larger foul purpose, then they must be rooted out immediately. We will divide our efforts to look for signs of the enemy. Arzal will search the northern satyr camp. You, Hatun, and myself will search the closer camp. Meet them in Nazivian. Oh my god, I've been there so long.
Be just. Arzal, search the Satyr camp to the north. Champion, Hatun, come with me and search the camp to the west.
Of course. Khatun, take the Stargarite shard. It will guide you towards any fell magic of Manari origin.
Sargerite. If you think it will help, Arzal.
Sargeras, of course, still being a thing. We have a feeling Sargeras will have something to do with the last expansion in the World Soul Saga. The Last Titan. And that, hashtag that sword.
Let us begin our search.
Oh, look. We're gonna fight people. Hi.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
I am slain.
I don't have a target.
A cloaking spell. Cowardly Legion tactics. Why did you not see this before, Valen? I do not know, but we must destroy it.
And we already did.
Corruption will claim you.
I'm out of range.
All trespassers will be dealt with. I am slain.
I need to target something first.
I am slain. Fell spreaders were rooting the corruption to
need a
Bloodmist all
target.
this time, and you let it run rampant. Why? To protect the Rangari, I pulled them out of Bloodmist. Their lives were worth more to me. I stand by my decision. This is not the end.
Oh, yes, it is for you, sunshine. Okay, we're going up this way.
to target something first. I don't have a target.
It is done. The Sagarite shard is no longer reacting to energies here. Indeed. We should return it to Arzar at the northern camp.
Oh, sure, they just leave me here. Well, I got some speedy feet, though. I remember how many times I died up this way. Back in the old days when I didn't know how to play the game many, many years ago. And of course we had the Blood Elves hanging out and causing trouble as well. Because the Burning Crusade expansion pitted the Blood Elves against the Draenei as mortal enemies.
This Satyr camp appears abandoned, but the Fell resonance is stronger here than anywhere else on the island.
Anything else? No? Okay.
We welcome your help. The light will guide your way.
Demons will corrupt areas not only to claim territory, but also to empower themselves. The stronger the corruption, the more power we can draw from it, like metal being heated by a fire. If I am correct, the Minari conscripted those Satyr to hide their fell spreaders across blood mist for exactly that purpose. Wherever they are, they should be rather powerful by now.
Wisdom guide your path.
You hear that? The silence. The area is empty. Not even the rabid wildlife dare to approach the camp. I do not see any immediate cause, but the fell residence here is overwhelming. I sense it was woven by Minari hands, but I'm being blocked from probing more deeply. Something is being hidden. It must be the cloaking magic Hatun reported from the other camp that hinders me. I can dispel it, but I cannot guarantee that what we will find when I do. Alright. Oh, Xarian. Yeah.
It is too quiet here. Be wary of an ambush.
Hatun is right. Something is hidden here, and I will reveal it.
Do what you must, Arzal. We will follow your lead. Malades in Kiel, Maev Rakatiros! More fell spreaders, buried across the whole island. Hundreds of them. We must act quickly. Champion, call Romul. We need his aid.
Champion. I'm a little busy right now with the preparations. What do you need?
Romul, transport one of our generators to the champion's location immediately.
What? Yes, Prophet. Right away. Calibrating transport. Generator inbound.
Holy crap, there are a lot of them, aren't there?
Something is amiss on this world.
Okay.
Many depend. Hatun and I will overcharge the generator. The Satyr will sense the energy building. Champion, Arzal, hold them off.
With
I need to
pleasure.
target something first. I need to get closer. I don't have a target. I need a target.
I don't think so. You know, falling before this fell.
I don't have a target. I can't use that item yet.
Yes? What is it?
I need to target
You will
something
not
first.
ruin my plans again, Draenei.
There she
My
is.
magic has claimed this land,
And will soon claim every last soul in your wrecked city.
Saronis. Ooh, we get a cutscene. Hell yeah, Valen and Hatun. Get it! That was an awesome scene.
This threat was beyond what I expected to find here. But it could not stand against us united. With the corruption removed, Blood Mist will finally begin to heal. As will our people. Together.
Anybody else want to say something? No? Okay.
Without faith,
It is.
the battle is lost.
I could not have imagined the threat in Bloodmist had grown this dangerous. Thank the light I chose to bring Hatun and Arzal here. This could not have been done without them, without all of us.
You are the instrument of change.
Oh yeah. With Saronis slain once again, Bloodmist will finally be able to heal. Her influence was no doubt anchoring the corruption to the land. But it's another reason to celebrate today, but it is not the true reason I called Hatun and Arzal to Azeroth. I would have them attend the Tishamat with us. The sacrament asks us to reflect on the past and commit to a better future. The unity of our efforts epitomizes that. I will bring them to the Exodar. Please join us when you are ready.
Be just. Now, truthfully, I did not invite you to Azeroth merely for this mission, but for the Tishamat as well.
The Tishamat. Thank you. But surely my presence would cast a shadow over the sacrament.
The first sacrament of Tishamat asks us to reflect on the shadows of our past. I will make sure you feel welcome.
As you wish, Prophet.
Hatun, this may seem to you a hollow gesture, but I would like us to speak. The Tishamat asks, we learn from our mistakes. I will consider it. Let us go.
Neato. Alright. Let's use the Hollow Gem. Okay, now there's more people here. We're gonna talk to
Please
everybody.
tell me the generator is offline for a good reason. No, actually, do not. I do not want to know.
Oh,
Is the
Hatun
generator ever offline for a good reason?
So many names. Oh, hey. we got some-
Greetings, traveler.
Alright. Grand Vindicator, Sorvos. What do you think of the penitents? Oh, it's Valune from the Tears Guard! I love the Tears Guard. I remain cautious. Their aspirations are not impossible. It is true that I hold High Commander Lothraxian in great esteem despite the sins he once committed, and I have seen penitents provide aid on Argus as we fight to purge the Legion's lingering infestation. But that is a simple battle. When harder battles come, we will see if the promises are built on stone or sand. Okay.
Have faith in the light.
Draenei.
Come, stand with me.
Aww.
I am always here if you need me.
Erlun and Tishad. I'm noticing I'm hearing in the background like murmurs of people talking.
Do not be afraid.
I am thankful for the Vindicator's presence. It appears to comfort the others, and Boros has offered to guide me around Azure Mist after the Tishamat has concluded. He smells very faintly. I suspect it is an order from the Prophet, but I will not refuse the gift, however unmerited.
Beware of strangers promising strength and power.
The Triumvirate has been assigned to escort Arzal and the other penitents during the Tishamat. Though I trust the Prophet's judgment, I had the same apprehensions as the others when we were quietly informed some time ago. Perhaps I will always have those apprehensions. For now, I will accept that their past might not be their future. They will be given the chance to prove it.
Remain vigilant.
I like how she's standing there with her spear, though the spear isn't quite touching the ground, so that's got to be painful to just hold up in midair. But I like this pose of watchfulness. I wish I could get the full outfit that Vindicator Aesum is wearing. There is a version that you can get that's almost like that, but it's more of a rusty color. Anything else? Oh, hi guys. What you up to?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Make it so.
And Zoranar's just like chilling.
Live another day. You'll come back sometime.
Okay, that's the training information. The Rangari here.
We survive.
My people are treated like outsiders, so we chose to be outsiders. We embraced our isolation and grew stronger because of it. Had the anchorites of Telrador respected our strength, addressed us as equals, perhaps we would have spoken. Instead, they treated us like wayward Telbook needing to be brought back into the field. But I've reasoned that it was ignorance and not malice that fueled them. They were ascetics for centuries. To say their social skills are lacking would be kind. I am not one to be stung twice, but since I've been asked here as an equal, I will hear them out.
Peace for you.
The Legion's end draws near.
It was difficult, but I brought news of the Tishamat to each settlement of lost ones across Draenei that I could find. I was not asked to do this, but I felt it was important. I've spent several years meditating on my feelings about the Krokul and the lost ones. Truthfully, I feared them. Not as one fears a beast, but as one fears the ocean. I could not live there, so it is death and darkness to me. I want to bring everyone in that darkness into the sunlight, but my fear I forget that there are fish. We are all part of the same people, but we need not live the same lives.
Do not lose faith.
That is wisdom, my friend. Amon the Wise, I love your outfit. I'm just saying. Devout Vindicator and a Pious Anchorite. Cheese! There's cheese to be had! Oh, look at the little kid riding the... Oh, that's adorable! Oh, and it changes color, like the amount you can get. Okay, you two. What you do? Why is there a blood elf here? Hello.
Arcanon Poros.
I told Azric everyone would be seeking Draenei, but he insisted on following me. Any... Do you know how many favors I had to pull with the peacekeepers? Oh,
Be
man.
well.
Our enemies will fall.
My Draenei is perfectly serviceable. Thanks to Jar, I've swiftly learned every curse word in your language and then some. What else could possibly be needed? Oh my god.
We will have justice.
Yeah, not here you won't, buddy. To Partos!
Tepartos is ready.
Oh, yes! Pardon me. Stable master, trade supplies. The light's chosen. And then there's Divinius, also the light's chosen. Oh, remember Cowlin! We saved him!
May the light embrace you.
This land is home to many, but not just the Eridar. I'm glad we have kept our friendships with them over the years.
Blessings upon your family.
The Stillbind.
Good fortune.
Oh, Exarch Menelaus is proud of me!
Good health. Long life.
Alright. Thomas, it's good to see you yet prosper. Alright, which the younger? Oh, the younger does not have anything worth saying. Alrighty.
We must learn the secrets of Draenor.
I almost refused to come. I've lived in Terrakar since what happened. It's not a perfect situation, but after a time it became powerful, stable, solitary. After what my Rengari and I allowed to happen, I could not return to living among those I had failed. Perhaps the Tishaman is the correct time to correct that guilt.
The Draenei shall overcome.
And y'all are here chilling. Ooh, I like that bow. Oh, that's what those bows do when you use them? I mean, I have a couple of those, but I've never actually used them. Harun and Barat the long shot. Celebrants. We talked to those. Hi, you two. You chilling? You're chilling. Okay. Of course, the Algar. Dude, sir! I want your outfit. Oh my god. It's so blue and silver. We want some precious. Okay, sorry. We're supposed to be respectful.
Live another day.
It's never about going home. It's about going back to a life that I hungered for. A life that consumed me. A life that no longer existed. But I do. I still exist. After I set foot in Shatrath again, no longer the same man, no longer the same home, I made a new life. Breaking a gem only reveals new facets. The more thoroughly it is crushed, the more it glitters. The Eridar endure, and I with them.
Seal.
He's having fun over here. Okay, Alaria. Mishka! Relaxing Agari. Oh. Glania of the Blessed Ones, and then Archmage Ymera. Okay, Laura.
Ora teramus.
Wait, he's an orc. I've never known life for the Draenei have not been a fractured people. It's good to see this one. Are you an orc? Only half. I was raised among the Draenei. Some would call ourselves Onushai, the people of spirit. I wish just my parents had survived to see this.
This too shall pass.
Cool. I don't remember meeting him. Though the orc that I took through the orc thing is wearing the same hairstyle, I'm just saying. Okay, I think I may have gotten everybody. Question mark. I think so. Yeah, I have visited them all. But here's really the thing. Oh, there's some few here. I'm not gonna use your transmog.
Someday, I hope my research helps my people.
Okay, thank you for helping Atanya. She may still look angry, but I can tell she's enjoying herself a little bit. And I get to all the artificers hear about my research. You cinnamon roll.
I should get back to work.
Yeah, sure. You do that. Okay.
Open your heart to the light.
We could hear the explosions on Blood Mist all the way over here. It was amazing. Why wasn't I invited?
Safe journey.
And then, of course,
Blessings upon you.
Sarcomedius. To think Blood Mist might actually start to recover the way Azure Mist did? May the light allow me the chance to see it.
Favor the road, traveler.
Wouldn't that be nice? I like your outfit, bud. I think I have that set of shoulders. Okay, again, I'm not seeing anybody else. Wait, hold up. Captain Freya. Thrall Darkmender. Velen the Flayed. Oh yeah, you're a Death Knight, aren't you? Okay.
Greetings.
We have dedicated our lives to exterminating the Burning Legion, but despite all we gave, we have lost so much more, missed so much more. It will be difficult, but many of us would like to no longer stand so far from our old kin.
We will defeat the Legion.
Okay, for real this time. I think I got everybody. Except you two hooligans.
Our time is now, hero. May the Legion fall before you.
Yes, Arg non poros.
What?
Perhaps we can chat later.
Okay, Valen,
We welcome your help.
let her rip.
Many depend on you.
The Tishabat was once a solitary holiday. Each Eridar would inscribe a stone with a painful memory we carried. We would reflect on what that memory could teach us then commit it moving forward with that wisdom. At last the stones were dissolved in the flame of reprieve, symbolically removing the weight from our souls. Today the Tishamat will be celebrated not in solitude, but as a community. Gather the stones of those who would trust you with them, then take them to the flame. Create your own memory stone. Oh.
The light will guide your way. You will serve as our Tishatan, the memory bearer of Tishamat. It is a solemn role. Take this basin and gather our people's
I'm already wearing the
memory
armor set.
stones. Take them to the flame of reprieve and lift our burdens.
Okay. Hatun.
I will lead my people through any darkness.
He's definitely a Zhelruka from Lotro. It's been a long time since I last saw this many Eridar in one place, perhaps not since Argus was corrupted, when I still served on the Council of the Triumvirate. Valen chose me to be his chief counselor. We knew each other, trusted each other. Another life as distant as Argus from this place. He fell silent, mulling over the past. What do you think of the other Krokul? It is uncomfortable to know that Krokul exists beyond Argus, on this Draenor that Nobundo spoke to. spoke up. It is unsurprising to hear that Valen turned a blind eye to their mistreatment all these years, despite claiming that they would be protected. But inviting them to Tiamat is something. It's more than words, at least. Take it away.
I will lead my people through any darkness. Not all who wander are lost.
Their nerves feel shattered for too long. Today, let us be reunited in hope and faith. I see the future as a grand corridor filled full of sunlight, and we walk it side by side. Oh. Stay a while and listen! Places a stone in the basement. In your hands, you carry more than simply a symbol of the sacrament. You carry our pain and our hope, our regret and our endurance. You hold precisely what it means to be a Draenei. Walk softly, but with pride.
You wanted to speak with me, villain?
Yes, of course. On a matter of great importance.
Well, is it not always a matter of great importance with you?
I suppose it is. But on this auspicious occasion, I was hoping we could reconcile and return to a place of trust.
Some wounds take time to heal, Prophet. No, Yargis is far from this place and feels like another life.
We trusted one another once.
We were young and foolish once as well.
We were indeed. If we knew then what we know now. Hatun, you have always been the best of us. I have missed your wisdom. Come, serve with me again as you once did on our council. I need your guidance once more.
Well,
You do not have to answer me now. Enjoy the Tiamat. But there will always be a seat open for you, if you want it.
Thank you. I will think on it.
Nice. Alright, who else we need to talk to? Oh, gotta go talk to Boros. And Arzal. Nice.
We are agents of the light.
The Triumvirate has been assigned to escort Arzal and the other penitents during the Tiamat, though I trust that... Oh, this is the same thing. Okay. And you helped see the Draenei through many beginnings, but this one feels different. Nothing feels like as though it's ending, only blending into the dawn.
Dionys Akka.
Yes? What is it?
Okay, I'll take yours too. Places a stone in the basement. I could carve an entire mountain and still fall short of all I must write. There's something. Every day must be something.
Wisdom guide your path.
Okay. I definitely wrote a lot less text for this than the orc one, but that's okay.
I lend you my strength.
And I get to listen to Darren DePaul all the time. Eternal progress ever forward. This is what the Order of Artificers was founded on millennia ago. But each step begins in the soil we have already tread.
We will endure.
Ugh, I just had it. Another good idea down the drain for the sake of pleasantries.
Construction of this architectural marvel will represent the pinnacle of Draenei artificing. The Vindikar will look like a child's toy compared to what we will make together. Have my word. Ooh.
Leaving so soon?
Yeah. Let's go up here. I might have forgotten some people up here. I did.
What?
In life I was a vindicator. The light can no longer reach me where I now dwell. But I hear its voice like music drifting through the bars of a prison cell, and I know it. Allow me to mourn. Oh, man.
There's work to be done.
A couple of death knights in amongst this.
Greetings, friend.
So you're able to drag the High Artificer from a workshop at the Aldar Rise. The Prophet need not have worried. I would have dragged her here myself had you failed. Ishana smiles kindly, but with a touch of mischief. She'd been working on those schematics for ages. I never did ask what they were for, but I suppose we shall all learn soon enough. Through the light, all pains are softened, all sorrows lessened. We will never forget the bite that left the scar, but we can master the memory of its sting.
Good health, long life. Do you require assistance in exterminating our foes?
Mwaha. Mwah. Okay, let's go find... Need 3 more.
This is such a puzzling world.
The solitude of the past decades have been crushing and self-imposed. Thank you for helping to make the Tishamat happen once more. We needed it. I needed it.
Fight on your own terms.
Well, they don't have one. The Partos is not invited. Man, I forgot everybody up here. Holy crap. Let me talk to everybody because I got to talk to everybody. Defender Ilona.
Do not give up.
It's comforting to know that the Akanai are once again caring for the spirits of our fallen. Laro here was once my commander, and death he is still a dear friend. I will treasure this brief moment with him. Aww. What do you think of Hatun? I spoke with him earlier before you accompanied him to Blood Mist. He speaks what is on his mind and does not tolerate disrespect. It's refreshing. With his voice added to ours, I believe we can hold the Prophet to his promises. This new city will not be a home to all if it is not also a home to the Krokul in equal measure. We will must never give up. The future will bring us precisely what we need, if only we open our arms to allow it.
Remember.
Greetings.
Thank you for helping us to bring these spirits to the Tishamat. One of the hardest parts of being Akanai is knowing that you cannot save every soul. The ones you can, it makes all the difference to them, and that's enough.
We will endure.
I would forfeit my own soul to protect my people.
We brought these spirits to the Tishamat so that the sacrament may help relieve them of their burdens and allow them to truly rest. But I did not expect that they might help ease the burdens of others as well. I believe this will truly make a difference for them, both the living and the dead. Thank you for helping make this a possibility.
There is no turning back now.
Akama! Our good friend Akama.
I have a plan for the Legion's downfall.
Oh yeah. I'd almost forgotten Kilios, so darkened are my memories of that distant past, so narrowed. But he speaks of Karabor's beauty as if he looked upon it only yesterday. For a moment I can almost see it. What do you think of Hatun? I respect anyone that with that much demon blood on their hands. Hatun knows as well as I do what it is to live in amidst the ashes of your home, to see it defiled while you are powerless to stop it. It is a feeling you do not forget. I trust us both to never let it happen again. What do you think of the penitents? The loyalties of demons are fleeting. Sometimes that can be useful. I have known some demons to serve the Illidari, fighting against their former legion masters. I am not surprised that some Minari would also turn on the hand that fed them. Watch them closely. Okay. I have suffered much in my wandering. Perhaps it is time to return.
You I trust, but never Illidan.
Oh, well, he might be coming back too. Okay, we have...
Do you need my counsel?
Are you ready to create your memory stone? It's been some time since the last Tishamat. I've been advising celebrants on the original. You must inscribe your name near the top of the stone. Well, as a paladin, I have been mostly a High Lord. High Lord is who this character is. I follow the path of Tyrion Fordring. And below that, inscribe a description of a memory of whose burden you wish to be relieved of. We must remember the lessons of the past, but those memories need not weigh us down eternally. If we are stooped under the burdens of regret, of pain, of guilt, we can make no progress. My old home, someone once close to me, treasure I lost chance. Terrible decision I made, something like I couldn't control. One of time, gone too soon, right nothing. A treasured item, the Ashbringer. Something I couldn't control, the death of Tyrion. I think that'll be it.
When you are ready, toss the stones into the flame of reprieve. Feel their weight lift from your soul as they burn.
And it's blue flame, I love that. In fact, we're gonna get a proper screenshot of that. Stop looking at him directly because I was messing up my screenshot. There we go. We gotta frame it properly, kids. Alright, let's go.
Tell the prophet our burdens have been lifted, and the ceremony can begin.
Okay.
Light bless you. Antion Akor Kora.
Okay, I believe I hear the prophet calling in attendance before the stage. I'm curious what he and Ramul plan to announce now that everyone is gathered. We should make haste, yes? And then we're gonna get...
Friends, Draenei, please lend us your attention.
Friends, Romans,
the
countrymen.
ceremony will begin shortly.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears.
Something is amiss on this world.
No, screenshot.
For many, this may be your first Tishamat. Our last was long ago. Few among us remember it. But even here, in another place and another time, its meaning remains the same. We must let go of the past to grasp our future. No longer must we live scattered, lamenting Argus. We will build a city on the ashes of our exile. We will finally be home.
Okay, we're building a new city.
We welcome your help.
We are one people united in purpose and will never be broken apart again.
Be just. This moment could not have happened without you, champion. By your hand, the Legion was broken.
I kicked their asses.
Our long journey ended, and our people reforged as one. In gratitude, we bestow on you as a paragon of our people, a sacred vestment crafted of precious materials from Argus. Atar Vahishana, Matirim Ita. Beneath the eternal stars, we walk together.
Okay. I got my stuff, so let's see what we got. One thing we will get is a toy that will basically be a Draenei only Hearthstone. Only Draenei and Lightforged Draenei can use it. Neato. It's a holo gem. There we go. And now let's get our ensemble. And there's 2 actual sets of outfits that you get. And so let us take a quick look at them. So there is a purple set and then there is an orange set. So let's see if we can find them. This is the orange set. And up here you can click and Freywold, hello. Well, that's not it. Ooh, my. But this is, I think that's probably an add-on doing something weird. But this is probably the set I would use. This is the blue, well, it says purple, but it's more blue because of the crystals and whatnot. And that is how you obtain the heritage armor for the Draenei. So, as usual, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, drop a like on it. If you like the channel, drop a subscribe on it. And then you can get my videos in your feed. I do some shorter form videos like this. I do some longer form videos of live sessions that are streamed live on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Druidsfire. This is my main character, so yeah, I saved her for last. So, thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your day, and peace out.